Hey, Steve Stine from GuitarZoom here, and in this video we're going to be looking at some really fun ways to get creative with your guitar chords. One really great thing you can learn how to do is to take regular chords that you've learned how to play and explore them across your fretboard. Now, as you do this, you have to understand that sometimes when you're doing this, they're going to sound amazing, and sometimes they're going to sound less than amazing. And everybody's taste in what things sound like, of course, is different. That's half the fun of this. So let's just take something very straightforward like the D chord, for instance. So this D chord, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how we can take this entire chord. I'm going to take the fourth, third, second, and first strings, and I'm going to move that up the guitar. Now watch what happens. And ultimately, one octave higher. So all of these different places are things that you can explore. Now let's just listen to a few of these and see what we can come up with. If I did something like this, it's not a pleasing sound, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad sound. It depends on what you're looking for. Let me try the same thing, but this time I'm going to go up 2 frets. So you can come up with some really neat stuff by doing that. So what I don't want you to worry about right now is what would this be called, or theoretically, what is this? Those are all great questions. But right now, the most important thing is that you simply explore them in a creative space. So if I'm doing something like this, so I can get different sounds than I normally would if I was just playing D and G and A and that sort of thing. And again, nothing wrong with those either. This is just something new for you to try if you've never done this before. So what I always tell students is the D is a really great one to start with because it's just got such a bright, full-sounding tone to it. So as you move it around the guitar, it really makes for great sort of upfront lead-style chord sounds. And you can make up different kinds of things like that. And again, half the fun is just exploring this. Another one I tell students about is taking something like the E and moving it around. Now the E, a little bit lower, more full sound down there. We could do the same thing. We could start moving it around. And come up with some really neat sounds. We could try and do something similar like the last thing where I'm doing that one sounds really neat. And the great thing is you could do this with any chord, but it does seem like some chords lend themselves a little bit better to this creativity. If I take a C chord, it has a little bit harder time trying to fit in. That doesn't mean that you can't find good ways of using this, because you can. Like a lot of times I like to take, instead of playing C to D, which is the usual sound that we hear, I'll take C and simply move it up a whole step and get something that is in the D realm, but doesn't sound like a normal D chord. And I like that sound a lot. I think it's really colorful. So I could take that, maybe move up to the 10th fret. That's got a really nice sound to it. That's okay. And again, you just have to explore. Everybody's tastes are different, and it doesn't matter. The point is it's fun and creative and something for you to think about. So moving that C chord around. Another thing you could move around would be the A chord. Now with the A, what I often will do when I'm teaching this is instead of having them play an A major chord, I'll have them play an A sus2 chord, which is only 2 fingers, so you're not playing anything on the second string there. Now again, not as full as some of the other chords that we've heard, but still sounds quite interesting. So that's something that's really fun that you can test out and just try some different things with and see what kind of unique sounds you can come up with in your own playing. All right? If you like this, do me a favor. Like, share, certainly subscribe. And if you're looking for any kind of lesson materials, obviously they're available out here on social media, but you can always head over to GuitarZoom.com and check out our all-access membership where you get all of my guitar courses, all of my VIP videos, all of that kind of stuff to help you along your guitar journey. So take care, stay positive, and I'll talk to you soon.